resonated with me because I remember back then thinking that like, okay, Rocky, like you're in this now, like you need to not die. You need to make it out of this. You need to somehow figure out what else could be out there in life. Just don't die. Don't give up. Don't give in. Try to get past this. And I remember that was actually a pretty big pattern in my life. Moving forward after that, I literally would just look for how to survive. For me, learning how to live came much later. After I put myself through other things, at a later age in life, was when I realized, okay, you know what, maybe I should shift from just trying to make it and survival mode to actually living, life how I want to live and creating something beautiful for myself.
So it's almost like instead of your identity being, you know, I'm gonna live like you said, or I'm gonna do X, Y, or Z. Your whole identity was just a mantra to not die.
Survive, make it through this as good as I could. I think at that age I didn't know that I was being mentally abused really.
Mm-hmm.
Physically it was kind of obvious, sexually it was obvious, but mentally I was just like, these thoughts are in my brain. I can't go crazy. I just need to make sure that, I'm okay enough to be able to get out. And it was normal, even to this day when people tell me like, hey, I've never heard of these places, I had to look it up. It shocks me because I'm like, wow, like in my brain, it was all normal. It was
Right.
like, this is something that, one out of every few kids has to go through. And that's just what it is. And I think that's why it's more important, so important that we're sharing and talking and people, even like Paris Hilton, are able to shed light upon these topics now. Because, there's how many kids are out there that just feel like this is normal. This is what they're supposed to go through. This is what life is. And how does that, direct the future of their thoughts and their communities and how they act and behave in those communities as well. So it's very, very far reaching consequences when you really think about it.